Welcome back to the Barrel Zone. We are rolling on with this short format. I hope you guys are liking it. We are fresh off a four game sweep of the MLB card. I don't have that much to give out today. I only like two spots and maybe an NBA spot. We will talk about that one briefly as well. So for the plays, I only have one play today that's on the board and that's available, and it's the Washington Nationals against the Miami Marlins. The Marlins are going with Cody Potty, who is coming off the IL. He had one start already. He was kind of struggling against the Cubs. He went 80 pitches but couldn't get out of the fourth inning, if I remember correctly. He also walked four. Walks have been an issue for him through the season. He has an 11% walk rate through the season so far. I also don't really like the underlying metrics. He has a 28% line drive rate against righties, FIP above 5 against righties again, and a 42% hard hit rate against the side, which is really bad. He's leaning to the fly ball side a bit too much for my liking. Combined with the high line drive rate and the hard hit rate, it's not a profile I like to back. And Cody is also only averaging 4.5 innings per start. On the other end, we got Joe Ross going for the Nationals. This was supposed to be Lester's start, but he got pushed to tomorrow. So we have Joe Ross. He has a 4.1 ERA, 4.3 Sierra. The walk rate is a bit of an issue for him as well at 9%, but he's getting better. He didn't walk anyone in the last outing, and generally control has been getting better for him. He also only gives out 31% hard contact, has an 18% line drive rate. The ground ball rate is also a bit better than his opponents. So yeah, I think Rossi's profile is one that I like generally. He's going deeper into games. I wouldn't expect Cody to go real deep into the game, but Ross can go 6.5 easily. Nationals also, I think, are a team that has been getting better lately. The underlying metrics certainly support their current run. They won 9 games out of the last 10, won 4 straight. And I think this Schwarber, Turner, Soto 1-2-3 punch is working pretty well. So I kind of bought into that. So the line is basically a pick'em. Pinnacle is moved a bit, but you can find Bet Online a minus 107 on the Nationals. I think that should be a bet for you. All right, we are running through the off-the-board games. We have 3 total games off the board. The first 2 are not that interesting. We have Baltimore-Toronto, Creamer K. I make Toronto minus 186 here. I won't be getting involved. I'm not laying this price with K, even if we are likely showing an edge here when the lines are released. And then we don't have a pitcher announced for the Braves, but beat writers already tweeted out that they will have a bullpen game. And Cincinnati sends out Santillan to the mound. I make the Braves minus 108, so slight favorites on the road, even with the bullpen game. Obviously, I'm way higher on the Braves than Cincinnati overall. And the third game is a bit interesting one. We will talk a bit more in depth about this one. This is Boston, Tampa Bay, Nick Pivetta and Michael Waka Flocka Flame. So Pivetta is a guy who is not great, but I think he's at least decent. His walk rate is my biggest issue, 11.3% so far this season. He's also leaning a bit too much to the fly ball side, but as I said, that's not always an issue, especially in this park and with the new balls, so you can get away with that. But he has like averages swinging strike rate, hard hit rate, line drive rate is only 18% against righties. He has a 3.10 WOBA and a 3.7 FIP against the side. And he has also been better on the road. And he's generally just a guy, but he's decent. But on the other end, we have Waka Flocka Flame going for the Rays. He has a 5.1 ERA, just a 17% K rate. And there are things that I really don't like in Waka's profile. 38% hard hit rate. He has a 29% line drive rate and 82% contact rate. And at home, he has been pitching pretty well despite this being an okay park. 360 wOBA allowed, and he's also averaging just 3.5 innings so far this year. He ran 3 innings in the last outing, so this Boston Tampa Bay game likely turning into a bullpen game. I think the Red Sox need to be favored here. I make them minus 108. I think Pivetta is a pretty trustworthy guy, while Waka is likely going 3 to 4 innings. He's very likely to give up at least a homer. I would be surprised if he has a good outing, to be honest. I'm not high at all on the Red Sox, but I think just looking at these two starters and how these two teams are really close on paper, I think they need to be slight favorites. I found a couple of shops that are not listed here on the board that have lines up, and Boston is plus 110. So look around. Maybe you can find it at local shops. Any plus money, in my opinion, would be a bet for me with Boston Red Sox today. So that is it. Quick NBA talk. The line have been moving on today's game like crazy. So Phoenix opened up on Pinnacle at plus 102 on the money line. Now they are minus 118. We did bet this with the Discord guys at even money, plus 100 yesterday. I kind of expected Chris Paul to play, so it was rumored that he already had one test and he needs to be available to play. He's officially listed probable. He needs to go through a few checks, but likely will be available. I don't think he will play like more than 25 minutes, 20 to 25. But Payne has been looking great, and I don't think the Suns will need more from him. And Kawhi has been announced out, and they already said that it's unlikely that he's ready for Game 4. He's just out for the season. I'm not sure why. The Clippers have been handling these injuries really bad, in my opinion. They just never tell the truth, and they just should say that Kawhi is out for the postseason because that's the truth, and he won't play. So many guys I respect are expecting another comeback from the Clippers, but I don't. This is the third time they are down 0-2 in a series. This is by far the best team they have faced. Paul George have been playing really high minutes, and the key to me is not just him and him taking not really good looks. So he's just taking too many shots. But the problem is that Morris is hurt. He's moving real bad. Played 21 minutes in the first game, 25 in the second game. Rondo is playing terrible. Whenever he's on the floor, I just can't even. I didn't understand why Batum only played 60 minutes in the last game. He needs to be out there. He's one of their better remaining players. But my problem is that I just don't see where they get the bodies to figure this one out. I think the Suns are fully healthy, way deeper, way better. They are better at scoring, better at defending. And with a super bad shooting night where everyone had an off night in game 2, they still came away with the W. Yes, it was lucky, but I don't expect them to shoot that poorly for the rest of the series. And I think this is going to be either like a sweep or a 4-1 gentleman sweep. And that's, in my opinion, way more likely than the Clippers getting their shit together and this becoming a close series. So I did back the Suns on the money line. I will be probably backing them on the money line for the rest of the series, at least in Game 4. We will see where we go from there. All right, so this is it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow. If you want to tell my plays, you can go to patreon.com/thebarrelzone and join the Discord channel. Good luck with your wagers, and I see you guys tomorrow.